of all trades. Oh my god, Alex. Just stop fucking up! Okay, so this is a Gamey review first impression that is off to a horrific start.
Your former life was in a bliss of ignorance.
I love that it has
until
subtitles
you've
already.
awakened
Like, I didn't
to the
set that.
darkness
It did it
waiting
itself.
on the doorstep of our fragile dimension. Something terrible left its eons-old slumber, and the reality, as we knew it, collapsed. The city of Arkham was moved to somewhere not of this world, and its residents are in the shadows of true terror. As a survivor of this catastrophe, you should investigate the strange occurrences in the city and survive the rising darkness,
Dismal.
physically and mentally, if possible.
So I wanted this game because I saw it on Splattercat and it's got great... Now let's turn that up. Okay. Never mind. Alright, create new character. And it's turn-based. I love turn-based games. So gender does affect some roleplay elements. So like, it changes some events, some dialogue, but I'm gonna play a woman because I am a woman. So this does start... This age does change attribute and skill points, so you have less skill points if you're young, but a bonus point for physique, less in a penalty for physique, but 2 plus skill points, but I'm just gonna go with adult. Alright, so, academic. This character used to be a research scientist at Miskatonic University sent on a remote expedition in a foreign land. He had no warning of the doom patiently waiting beneath the frigid waste. Medicine, psychology, and science skills can be improved to the maximum level. Requires a minimum 6 in mind. What are you doing? She's like messing with my feet. You can be a scientist, but there's no difference there. Researcher is faster scientific and medical research, -1 physical defense. Psychiatrist, +1 psychology, -1 supernatural defense. Physician, +1 medicine, -1 melee attack, -1 ranged. What I find funny about this one is that they say you're a physician and you've spent years away from physical conflict. And it's like, did you just graduate? Because a lot of physicians are like, you know, army doctors and stuff, right? Alright. Aristocrat. This one is so silly to me. You have higher occult science and speechcraft skills, like you can go max for those. No attribute requirement. Patrician has nothing specific for it. Prodigal. This one does not make sense to me. You inherited a considerably large legacy from your parents and had the chance or the misfortune to be able to afford being repulsive. How is that prodigal? That you start with extra jewelry and lower sex appeal. Cursed bloodline, +1 occult, +3% critical failure chance. Yeah, this is what I said about this. So, after the loss of his mother, this character is the sole remnant of a noble family. The memories provoked by his return to the family estate are not all pleasant. And then this one, Cursed Bloodline, a terrible sin committed in the past still haunts your family. You meddled with the occult to lift the curse, but to no avail. This makes me think of Darkest Dungeon, this combo. Bankrupt, you don't have any money, like, you're in Blue Bloods without money, such a common thing. So, +1 survivalist, starts the game with less SIGs, which I think is probably going to be the game's currency? I don't know. Criminal, this character used to be a hired gun for an underworld boss. You get firearm stealth and subterfuge skills to the max level. Hey, Missy. Okay. I'm just checking to make sure she didn't do anything weird. Requires a minimum score of 6 in agility. gangster, the character has no particular advantages or disadvantages. Thief, you run away when things get hot. +1 stealth, -1 melee attack. Hitman. This one makes no sense to me. You are a hired gun for the Mafia. You carry the weight of the dead bodies you left in your wake. +1 firearms. +50 aims. One of the most famous and prolific hitmen in American history, the Iceman. I've seen video of him talk about his hits, and he does not give two fucks that he's killed all these people. Card artist, your +1 speechcraft, -1 physical defense. Alright, explorer. This one looks like Quartermain. So you can max athletics, firearms, and survival skills. You need a minimum of 6 in agility. You need an adventurer, a pathfinder, which is a guide. Oh my god, stop it! Oh my god. And so lower chance of random combat encounters, lower inventory capacity. Mountaineer. You tested your endurance in the past by reaching the peaks of tall mountains. You rarely leave things to chance and act cautiously. +1 athletics, -2 critical success chance. Good game, hunter. You are a trophy hunter, seeking glory in conquering the wild. You learn to keep your prey at a distance and shun the opposite scenario. Higher damage to beastly enemies, -1 melee attack. Why are you crying? Investigator. This character is a private investigator who used to work for Boston Bureau of Investigation. His latest case, attempting to locate a missing child, turned out to be much more complicated than a common kidnapping. Investigation, firearms, and psychology skills can be improved to the maximum level. Requires a minimum 6 in senses. So you can be a detective, an occult detective. You encountered the supernatural in some of your past cases. Those experiences still haunt you. +1 occult, +50 angst. Ex-cop. You have a past in law enforcement. The things you witnessed on duty left their mark on your mind. +1 fireworks, -5 total sanity. So, the first, I played an Arkham board game once. Arkham Asylum board game. And it had sanity chips. And sanity, and like cards you drew that, you know, sort of like Monopoly, you know, like any board game, essentially. And it's been 15 years, and I'm still upset about it. That I lost a sanity point because I pulled a card that said I was behind an old lady in the bank, making a deposit in pennies, and I lost a sanity point. And as my friends say about me still being upset about this, is that I lost a real sanity point because I'm still upset about it. And I would never take anything that lowers sanity in any game like this. Bounty Hunter. Your bounty hunting past taught you how to approach your targets unnoticed. For the right amount, you brought them dead or alive. +1 stealth can only be chosen by materialistic characters. That's weird. Occultist. This character is a member of a hidden order. The backing of the order has made life easier so far, but the initiation rite required to join the inner circle may involve some complications. Investigation, medicine, and occult skills can be improved to the maximum level. Requires minimum score of 6 in will. Secret Society, Mesmerist. You are a practitioner of magnetism techniques and learned a lot about psychology from your former patients, along with their darkest secrets. +1 psychology, -5 total sanity. Depraved occultist. Like Crawford or Rasputin. Who's Crawford? I get the Rasputin reference, but who's Crawford before him? You have an unholy aura of sexual magnetism, but tend to neglect occult studies in favor of carnal pleasures. That's what they mean by depraved. Okay. Higher sex appeal, slower artifact research. Alchemist. You are adept at esoteric art of alchemy, but the fact that you are able to produce all kinds of remedies might make your competitors dislike you. Considerably higher medical research rating, lower trading value. Okay. Performer. This is what I played. I played a chorus girl the first time I played any like Lovecraft kind of game. It was kind of interesting because like I had a lot of athleticism in my character, and I got grabbed by an occultist, and they had like super speed, and they were like running away with me, and I had a hat pin, so I took it out and I stabbed him. So then he dropped me, and we were in an alley, and I picked up a brick, and I just kept hitting him with it as hard as I could, and the character who had martial arts was not hitting as hard as I was hitting with a brick, which is actually kind of accurate to how bricks would work. This character is an actress or actor for a traveling theater troupe. She was invited to Arkham by a woman desiring a private performance at her mansion. That sounds kind of sexual. How could she refuse such an enthusiastic admirer? Private performance seems like a dangerous thing to take on. Athletics, speechcraft, and stealth skills can be improved to the maximum level. Requires a minimum score and 6 presence. You'd be an actor, a movie actor. You had some roles on the silver screen. You have it, but also have a tendency to fall into addiction easily. Higher sex appeal, lower addiction threshold. Juggler. You earned your living as a juggler for a long time. Your moves tend to be flashier, but also riskier. +3 throwing, +3% critical failure chance. That seems useless. Busker. You were a busker in your past and know how to survive on the streets, though you never had much wealth. +1 subterfuge. Starts the game with +6. Soldier. Okay. This soldier took part in a secret government assault on an isolated coastal town. God, that moaning sounds like one of the cats is groaning behind me. The enemy was not entirely human. Read. Firearms, melee, and survival skills can be improved to the maximum level. Requires a minimum score of 6 in physique. Be a captain? Military intelligence. You served in the military intelligence. Your position kept you away from active duty for the last few years. +1 subterfuge, -1 physical defense. I don't know that I'd buy that. Marine. You served as a member of the Marine Corps. Screams of your fallen squad mates still echo in your mind. Starts the game with aimed shot ability, -5 total sanity. Bouncer. After leaving the service, you took a job as a bouncer to support yourself. You got a lot of practice showing the troublemakers their place, but unfortunately took a few heavy blows to the head in the process. +1 melee, -1 reaction. Like, I've not seen a list of all the skills, and I feel like there's like 1,000 of them. Now, what do I want to do, though? That's the real question. Thinking cultist investigator is for criminal risk. So I don't want to do a performer or a soldier. So this medicine, psychology, science, cult science, speechcraft, firearms, stealth, subterfuge, athletics, firearms, survival, investigation, firearms, psychology. Like, I don't really know what the goal of the game is, so I don't really know which one's going to be the best one to choose at this point. So, like, I'm just guessing. Investigation, medicine, occult. I think I might go with the occultist. So I continue my Grim Dawn obsession. Do secret society, Mesmerist, no. Depraved. Occultist, like me and his sex. Yeah, fuck it. will be depraved. Belief system. Ooh. Belief systems determine how your character deals with the warped reality of a new Arkham. Properly role-playing your chosen belief system will grant valuable sanity points. Okay. Humanistic. Throughout history, mankind has survived countless threats. If we stop wringing our hands and start cooperating, we will live to see the human spirit prevail once more. Extra sanity can be gained by selecting humanistic dialogue choices and committing acts of altruism. I kind of like that. Materialistic. If we're all doomed, let's make our final days worthwhile. Wealth, lust, power, pursue whatever eases your pain. Oh jeez. Extra sanity can be gained by selecting materialistic dialogue choices through material gain and acts of self-indulgence. That's shitty. Nihilistic. I know people like that. At last, there is no doubt that human beings are of no significance in the cold machinations of the cosmos. Thus, every action is of equal importance and worthlessness, just as it always has been. To be honest with you, I believe that humanist and nihilistic are like right there next to each other. Because like, oh, every individual is important. No individual is important. Like, to me, that's the only thing that makes sense. Extra sanity can be gained by nihilistic dialogue choices. A nihilist cannot, that's supposed to be one word, cannot gain sanity through her actions, but begins the game with higher mental resistance. Okay, that kind of sucks. I don't like that. Divine, the Black Day is God's final test to humanity. We failed him once, but he has given us this last chance of redemption. Those who are alive survived this for a reason, to prove that mankind is not without hope. Extra sanity can be gained by selecting faithful dialogue choices and through acts of divine worship. I think I'm creating a free love character by accident. No matter how unusual or baffling, no phenomenon is beyond the boundaries of science and rational thought. Oh, that also makes a lot of sense. There has to be an explanation. What must be done is to search and find it. That makes sense to me too. Extra sanity can be gained by selecting rational dialogue choices and through scientific and medical research. Science or medicine skills recommended. Esoteric. When supernatural becomes natural, the only path is to embrace the knowledge of the ancient forces behind the veil. We must tap into the hidden arts and realize our potential in order to survive and eventually dominate. Extra sanity can be gained by selecting esoteric dialogue choices and through occult research. So, what do I choose? To me, it's really a thing between rational and humanistic. I think I'll go rational. It'd be really weird. A rational occultist who's also depraved. I can rationalize someone who enjoys sex. Oh, and I get to pick my look. Alright. All these people's faces look a little warped. Like her eyes are crossed. So this would be like, oh, the soldier, performer maybe? Occultist, movie star? Scientist, a homeless, blue bud. Maybe I should just pick one I like. I think I like this one. These two look like they're based off of real women. Like developers or huge backers of the game. Their faces look too real to, because that looks like it's trying to be, what's her name? The woman who tried to fly around the world. I almost had it, and then my brain went, Melissa Joan Hart, and I was like, no. It's trying to drive me. Amelia Earhart. That's what I was thinking of. But I'm gonna go with this one. Now I gotta come up with a name. So we are doing a depraved occultist who is rational. That wouldn't make any sense. The second name I thought of Ferguson, and I was like, this, I don't even know anyone with that last name. There. Actually. Yeah. Ah. There. Nicoletta Sprax. Makes no sense. Alright, so. Oh shit. This is so much stuff. Okay, so there are 6. So the ones with stars next to them, dots, they're not stars, are the ones that are for the occultist. Okay, I like the fact that they highlight what these affect, because that's very helpful. So I should probably do mind, because medicine and occult are 2 of my things. I'm apparently doing a thinky person. How does agility affect firearms? Oh my god, this is a lot. It's been a while since I've played a game that is this intensely into stats. Where it's like, you control the stats. Oh my god, there's so many things here. I feel like I could spend 3 hours on this page alone trying to learn things. I feel like I want to be able to shoot something. Alright, I'm gonna go with that. Oh, it's so stressful choosing these. Alright. Nicoletta Sprax, occultist, adult, female, rational, depraved occultist. 556764. I am sane and healthy. This character is a member of a hidden order. The backing of the order has made life easier so far. Blah 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 blah. Flavor text. Okay. Confirm. Town is stuck between strange dimensions. Stygian tales. The doom that came to Arkham. Venturing into attic. Do not forget to use the radial memory by right-clicking. It allows you to see all the possible interactions that a world item or actor offers. Objects that trigger the cursor to be lit may hold interest for you. Left-click on your portrait in the exploration screen to focus the camera on your character. Use the Alt key for highlighting points of interest in the world. I'm not gonna remember any of this. Making progress is the main goal of Stygian. Progressive escape is always a viable option in combat. Oh, wear them out and run. Nice. Conserve ammo, especially higher caliber bullets. Everything is numbered in Arkham, and the ones that can kill are in high demand. What I've taken away so far is that I can run away. Oh, Jesus! There's so many of these. The morbid mysteries of Stygian will not be fed to you on a silver spoon. Read the documents you obtain. You're saying we didn't hire voice actors. Read the documents you obtain. Check your map. Extract information for people. And form your own opinions. Roleplay the madness. Being mad in a mad world might just be your best strategy. Jesus, how many of these are there? Do you want me to really go through them all? Every point invested in survival skill will automatically unlock new survival recipes. Albeit slowly, Arkham's junk economy will replenish itself over time. If you find yourself running low on SIDS, consider scavenging as a way to increase your resources. Okay, now I just feel like you're telling me things. Resting regenerates health and sanity. Party? Do I get other people? That might be nice. It's not about winning, but enduring. So like life. Great. Life sucks right now. Drugs are sometimes the only path to mental and physical survival. Ooh, okay. I guess I won't, make any waves. Oh, shit. To cast spells, it costs sanity. Damn it. Oh, shit. So when your angst gets a certain point, you get a defect. Alright, you know what? I need to play the game instead of reading all this text. A year has passed since your encounter with that peculiar fellow known as the Dismal Man. When last you met, he instructed you to find me beyond Arkham after the Black Day. At the time, these words did not mean much to you. Soon after, you would come to understand. Like, you don't need to have the text on there twice. On what is now known as the Black Day, under the shadow of the Awakened, the world you knew vanished, and with it your hopes, future, and loved ones. For reasons unknown, the city of Arkham was separated from the carcass of Earth, and it's no. Unlike many others, you survive, body and mind mostly intact, ever since you have existed from day to day in the grey gloom of the old Eel House, waiting for that enigmatic man to return, a man whose very existence you are now beginning to question, until you wake into another layer of the nightmare, until the visit at the old attic. That was it? Footsteps in the dismal... of the Dismal Man. 2 lamps in darkness. Options? Map? Journal. Find the Dismal Man. Follow the Dismal Man into the streets of Arkham. Okay. It's point and click. Well, I want that. It's still dark. You said? Oh? So how do I... Oh, I equip things. I have kerosene and empty kerosene. Okay. So... there we go. Oh, hey, this is something too. Locked. Damn it. I guess I'll just go downstairs. Why wouldn't I put on clothes first? So this is like an inn, right? The cook is dead, only serving cans. I got a dartboard. Why didn't she put on clothes? Those are under things. Where are you going, dude? So you can't have a party. Those are gonna be for parties. Oh, hey. This game is creepily quiet. Whoa. Those ghosts? I think those are ghosts. I'm pretty sure those are ghosts. It's freaking me out. Stop walking away. Oh my god. How far are you gonna make me walk, man? I'm not even wearing clothes. Okay. Are we in cutscene right now? Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! When did that happen? Why is everyone murdering everyone? Necessary? Why do games do that? That was it?
Right off. Fuck off.
I have a feeling this is gonna be like Darkest Dungeon, where I feel like everything goes wrong all the time. Okay, so C for character, G for grimoire, never mind. I for inventory, J for journal, M for map, S for stealth, Alt for highlight world objects, F5 for quick save, F9 for quick load. Just think of that Via Dirtly video where they were making fun of people who quick save. Quick save! Quick save! They do it constantly. Inventory shortcuts. Double click for auto equip. Shift. Left click for drop. Control. Left click quick consume. Some skills can only be used through the radial memory menu. Right click on objects to open the radial menu. The right click icon indicates a point of interest or a potential skill use check. Check. I said that. Wait, I just kept reading and then stopped. Check the radial menu options for such interactables. Exploration log. Okay, combat screen. Okay. AP cost, ammo, swap weapons, action points, sanity, health, progressive escape spots, retreat positions that I saw like in Age of Wonders Planetfall. These spots can be used to escape from the battle while making progress in the game. They appear after wearing out the enemy. You gain the same amount of XP as in a victory! Oh, that's sweet. Defend. Focus. What does focus do? You can toggle the help screen anytime with the F1 key. I will probably need to use it. Okay, so right-click on your character to see the available options. Only the spells you have added to your Quick Spells tab would be cast in combat. Initiative wheel shows the round order. Thank you! I hate it when turn-based games do not have a initiative wheel or whatever. You know, like the turns list, essentially. Combat log. Inventory, escape, flip character, flee spots. So flee is different than progressive escape. So essentially, like, I'm going across the screen to get to those spots. Which now I'm clicking on the wrong side to you guys. So, to those spots to progress the game. But if I absolutely have to go because I'm gonna die, I go the other way, which is backwards. Okay. Though I imagine there's probably not a good reason to do that. Okay. Okay. Hey, baby! Alright. Can I open it now? Wow, she's running now! Ooh! Take all! I don't even know what it all is! We will take it all! Okay, I got 200 SIGs. SIG is the new monetary unit this pestilence reality, so everyone dies of lung cancer. Good to know. Ritual knife, an elaborate ceremonial dagger. Can I just... Oh. I did not know Okay. There, it's equipped. Purple dress. This airy dress glimmers with the deep purple commonly associated with regality. It's schoolmarmish. Doctor's bag contains essential medical diagnostic equipment, including drugs and instruments. Secret Society medallion. This handsome silver medallion reminds you of your past devotion to the Hidden Order. Can I put it on? Yeah, I can. It does something. Blank notebook. Okay. Bottom shot. Ah. Okay. Process opium. Temporary effects. 1 damage resist. Makes sense. It's a painkiller. Rations. Camping supplies. Clean water. Oh. I can't put that there. Okay. Whew. Oh, and you can craft things. There's crafting stuff. I thought I had kerosene. Maybe that was just in the dream. Let's look at the journal. Inspect the entrance to Miskatonic University. Okay. These decayed fragments of furniture betray the craftsmanship of talented carpenters. How heartbreaking to see their fine work reduced to a pile of scrap. I thought that said crap for a moment for some unknown reason. Man, she like really books it. There's people here. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to talk to him. I wanna talk to this guy. He is too busy playing. I don't have time for this. If you'll excuse me. You see, Marino, the manager and bartender of the Old Eel, he's been your host for almost a year now, charging in exchange the last of your precious resources. He has a tendency to suck you dry whenever he gets the opportunity. He sounds like a lovely human being. Good morning, Cornuto? Cornuto? What language is that? If you can call this never-ending fucking twilight morning. What was all that hurly-burly upstairs? Bad dreams? You could say that. Can you separate dream from reality anymore? It's nothing that concerns you. I went with rational. I'm gonna say you could say that. Why am I not surprised? I recommend hitting the bottle before going to sleep. Makes things easier. Continue. Since you're awake, let's talk about the cigs you owe me. You were too drunk to pay yesterday and told me to remind you later, remember? I didn't drink yesterday, Marino. This trick is getting old, Marino. Really? Did I drink that much? How much do I owe you? Say, I didn't drink yesterday, Marino. But I'm sure you did. Don't you trust your giving host, Cornuto? Where would you be now if I hadn't accommodated you? I pay for your accommodations, however poor they may be. Giving? I thought I'm the one who's been giving. You'll have all my cigs soon. Why the hurry? I'm gonna go too. The natural laws of commerce, Cornuto. Some things never change. Anyway, since you're a regular, and I'll probably take all your cigs anyway, consider this one on the house. Oh really? Thank you for your generosity. Look at the use of italics. You're really a good example of how low a person can go. I better go. I'm just gonna end the conversation here. If you'll excuse me. We're in the middle of a conversation here. Oh, he's actually playing! Cool! These unfortunate taxidermied fish are entrapped in timelessness, displaying a total contrast with the freedom they once had in Miskatonic and other neighboring rivers. The barrels now serving as primitive tables still reek of stale alcohol and a damp, woody stench that makes your nose itch. I didn't actually mean to do that. A wilted tourism advertisement from Marino's hometown in northern Italy. That's Italian? What does Cornuto mean? He will never again feel the cool Adriatic breeze. The mess on the table is indicative of the staff shortage at the Old Eel House. If they haven't been cleaned up by now, they likely never will be. In better times, this gramophone built by the Denison Co. had spun the newest and best medium of audio technology, the vinyl disc. There was No mourning period for Burton, the cook, since everyone preferred canned food to his tasteless fare anyway. Poor guy. Going by the labels, the shelves at first seemed to be stocked with several different exotic liquors, but the bottles all contain the same cheap rot gut Marino buys from the mob. You seem eccentric, middle-aged. You see an eccentric, middle-aged man completely focused on the darts game he alone is playing. Exaltation all but radiates from this old fellow. He did seem to be really into it. Care for a game of cricket? You don't get a chance to play against the world champion every day. He passes several of his darts to you. Who are you? World champion? Let's play. Is there a prize? Goodbye. World champion? Of course. Surprised? You have any clue what happened to the rest of the world? Knock knock. Anybody there? No one? Good riddance. Throws dart. Earth was a big pain in the butt anyway. I'm with you, man. Here there's only one champion. Herschel, the master of darts. Throws another dart at the board. How's his aim, though? You haven't shown me that. This makes me the world darts champion. Ready for the game now? Sure. Now you're talking. He starts to tell you the rules of the game with rather too much enthusiasm. Test your skills in a game of darts with Herschel. Ah! And the last round? They're very enthusiastic with how far back they go. Like, Jesus. Yay! Herschel wins! Another challenger vanquished in the game of the noble forest folk. Did you like the taste of my cold steel tip? You liked it, huh? Okay, that was a little gross, man. Bye! That was a little creepy. Oh god. Mob is the law. Don't you know that dread is the law? Alright, so... Is there a map? Yes, there is. Where am I? I'm over here. I need to go all the way over there. Okay. I am enjoying it. Oh jeez, these have guns. You see a typical Arkham resident, tired and decrepit looking. She looks at you uneasily. Excuse me, I'd like to ask you something. Good day, madam. My name is Nicoletta Sprax. Goodbye. Good day, where have you been living? Does it look like a good day to you? Oh no, you're one of those. She goes white with fear. Those raving lunatics. She starts to move away in a panic. Excuse me, watch her leave silently. Fool, mumble to yourself. I have no idea what's the right move with this woman. All I said was hello, essentially. Alright, just let her go. Sorry, lady. Jesus. Yeah. Ooh, who are you? You see a skinny woman wearing heavy makeup. Her provocative outfit emphasizes how she earns her living in Arkham. She moves like a person drugged or drunk. Oh, hi, darling. Interested in a good time? Don't worry, I have a few tricks up my sleeve just for you. I don't know why I just started putting on an accent. Maybe it was that word, darling. I'm sure you'll like them. I'll test it on myself with great care. What do you say? Sure, I could use some relief. It depends. No, thank you. I am depraved. It depends. Depends on what? Don't you like what you see? It depends on how much you like me. Depends on how much it will cost me. 30 cents for a nice long one in the back alley. It's been a while since I've done this with a lady, and I guess we'll both enjoy this, won't we? I wish I had that much. Such a shame, sweetheart. See you next time then. Maybe if I ever get more money, I'll screw the— Hey! Whore. Okay, who are you? I'm losing my base. What's going on? What just happened?
I can hear their whispers.
Okay. Where am I? Still on my way there. Avoid. Oh. The iconic gates of this institution of higher learning lie in ruins. The way is impassable for now. Okay. Is there anything else to look at? Maybe... So I have to go a different way, essentially. Oh! Cool! I did not... I'll pay attention to that from now on. Okay. How do I go down? Okay, there we go. Ooh, wow. That was really far down. Buy a pistol from that guy, apparently. Did I not touch that dude? I don't think I can. What's that ache in my lungs? It's probably all the cigarette smoke. Whoa. That. Journal updated. Awesome. Unlock the mystery of the key numbered 0. A key numbered 0. I found a peculiar key at the entrance to the ruined university marked with the number 0. Perhaps I could find someone to tell me what it unlocks. Fuck! Certainly not gonna be holding my hand, are ya? What's this? Oh. Oh, wow. Hmm. Interesting. Okay.
Killer rat sacks.
Although he looks like a living wreck, with a lot of grease in his filthy hair, the man before you persistently advertises his merchandise, which looks more like trash to you, with an unfaltering energy. Welcome to Uncle Rathsack's shop of undiscovered treasures. Don't be shy, come closer, I have everything you need. Oh, this is a shop? Okay, let me see what you got. Jesus, there's a lot of... Oh my god. So many things. Baby rattle. What would anyone want with that? Screws. Is some of this stuff junk? That's more mob stuff. Oh, wait a minute. It's P gained 5 spot. Oh! Yes. Empty bottle, some more cigs, rubber tubes. Whoa. Alright. You look important. The wretched creature before you can hardly be described as human. It is wearing odd, anachronistic clothes, and has wrapped its face and hands in tattered rags. Its cringing, confused movements further verify the status of this unfortunate outcast. Human creature is talking with itself in an uneasy, guttural tone. Oh, what the fuck is wrong with me? His voice is like a cold breeze blowing from beyond the grave. Why have the cruel gods chosen me for their ghastly amusement? The moment he sees you, the wretched creature draws back in horror. As a disciple of the dark arts, you can sense the occult energies emanating from this being. Sense of power in you. No harm will come to you from me. Wait, I mean no harm. Run, you pathetic thing. Watch it silently. I'm gonna go with 1. Yes! You sense the creature observing you with its yellow, ghoulish eyes barely visible behind the filthy rags. The outlandish being starts to talk in a rugged but strangely educated tone. Harm is the only thing your kind brought to me. To think I once foolishly believed us to be kin. Leave me alone. The creature scurries quickly away from you. Oh. Such a lot the gods gave me. I'm sorry. Oh. Well-built, dark-skinned man is approaching you. You doubt he's from these parts. He seems unaffected by Arkham's nightmarish conditions, and there is something inviting, almost provocative, in his thin smile. Hola, senora. Please forgive my— he tries to find the right word. Interruption. But I've been seeing you at the Old Eel and wanted to present myself. Go on. Who are you? Get lost. Are you following me? I have to go. Go on. I'm called Eduardo Carnella, to be exact, but there is nothing special about my apellido. I am just son of another poor fisherman from Kahimar? Yes, yet I carried the Carnella name to this far part of the world. Now all that remains is our past, no? You may be right, I'm Nicoletta Sparks. What do you want from me? Your lineage does not interest me. I'm leaving. Eduardo kisses your hand gently. You can sense the excitement in his breath. Pleasure to meet you, senora. You're here for something, right? What do you want from me? I have a sensation that you may need my services. Different from you, I am accustomed to this survival in the streets, the never-ending sobreviviente. Continue. I've survived the Spaniards, then American occupation, then Civil War, then the American again. No hard feelings, though. Well, that's good. But you see my point now. I know what to do when things get, what do you say, hot. I can be the difference between life and Santa Muerta. So you're offering to fight for me. What do you want in return? Some of my enemies may not be human. Let's warn him. Some enemies I fought back in Havana weren't human neither, although maybe they looked like it. Tell me the differencia. So you're offering to fight for me. What do you want in return? 24 cids for each day I protect you. I don't care if you're fighting monsters or the mob or El Diablo himself. Deal, follow me. You have no fear, huh? I'm not interested. I've seen how you stare at me. Does it have a price too? Gonna be kind of bold here. Gua, that was quick. Eduardo sees your lingo, your fire, fuego, and the answer is, of course! See, I really disappoint in arte del amor, but these things need some time, no? Okay. Did I just ask him to have sex with me? Is that what that was? How much for bodyguard duty? Okay. You have no fear, huh? Why should I? I have survived by chance all my life, and now I do just the same. We all do, but you were not aware of this before the catastrophe. Swordfish killed me padre. One day he go out to work, he never come home. SOS. Like that. You see, we live by chance alone, but it is when we are out of luck that it becomes plain. I will play the game, senora, until la diosa Fortuna betrays me. Alright. Bueno, lead the way, senora. Eduardo Carnella, your angel protector, is by your side. Cool. Talk to me. You see a typical Arkham resident, tired and decrepit looking. He looks at you uneasily. Why didn't you tell me about this key? Just ask random people. That was the thing Vicar Max said I couldn't do in the Outer Worlds. What stayed intact in this part of town? Not much as you can see. There is the old eel house if you're looking for a few drinks, and a roof over your head, and if you're planning to numb yourself, Richter Drugstore is the place. You'll be fine if you stay away from the Marsh warehouse, and I'm sure you know better than to hang around near the grandfather altar. Tell me about Richter Drugstore. That slimy bastard, old Richter, runs the only remaining pharmacy in Arkham. But don't be fooled, his business is not medicine, he deals drugs. Continue. Richter produces, mixes, and of course sells all kinds of drugs to anyone interested in a small escapade from this nightmare. Escapade. It's... You mean escape. Why did you say escapade? He is valuable to the mob and he knows it. There's been some ugly rumors about him for some time now. Tell me about this warehouse. I know that it used to be run by the Marsh family in Innismouth. We've been hearing that the place was being used for bootlegging and sorts. Only ghouls occupy it now. Beasts that rend flesh from your bones. Maybe I should go to the warehouse. I'd like to see some combat in this game. I just realized this is like a wicker man with wings. It's like an angel wicker man. The local rumors speak woefully of the heathen rites that once took place on this nameless isle long before the Puritans had settled on the eastern shore. Ah! What's in the water? This is the warehouse? As you approach the warehouse, which was once operated by the Marsh family of Innismouth, your blood runs cold at the sound of distant wailing from within. My blood runs cold. My memory cannot be so. Angel is a centerfold. I know there's enemies in here, but I'm nearing the end of my playtime, and I kind of want to see, you know, some combat here. So this... It's 1 to 6. Alright. Caster performs a ritual to create a protective circle around herself, sacrificing a portion of her own health in the process. Okay. Evil Eye. A sickly eye gazes upon the caster's enemy who suffers reduced combat. So how do I know what's... like... on me? Oh. Wait. Where's that one? Yeah, because it says only spells you have added to your quick spells tab will be... okay. So, F1. Okay. Quick spells. Oh, they're right there. They are on there. Okay. I wasn't sure. Okay. So they are equipped. Oh. It does sound like really horrible in here. Oh. The passage to the intersections of the warehouse seemed to be blocked by a vile combination of wooden boards, mud, twigs, and dirt. Oh, cutscene. Are you looking at me? Who? Me? The guy about to die? No, no, sir. No, I didn't. Yep. Saw that coming. Refrigerators? This specimen... Oh shit. I have exhaustion. You are exhausted. Time to give your body a break. Secure yourself a refuge and sleep beneath the shroud of subconscious. Damn it. Okay. Fine. I'll go back to the old eel. I didn't even know that was a thing. Now I know that's a thing.
Yay!
You have to pay the owner first to be able to rest in the safe house. Damn it. I want to rest in the attic. Ah, I see that you enjoyed your time in our special suite. The royal attic. It is occupied now. I'll take your sleep. Damn. Why do you call me Cornito? Forget about it. You remind me of a guy. He was a Cornito, that's it. But what isn't one? Cornito is, he raises 2 fingers to the forehead. Someone who has horns, you know. If a wife is unfaithful to the husband, that makes the husband a cornuto, alright? What does that have to do with me? When I was bartender at Zola, a small Italian bar in Chicago, a man used to come in there every evening, every single day. What the fuck are you talking about? He didn't drink, he didn't seem to have any fun, just kept looking at the patrons silently, looking for someone. Then, after almost a year, I finally learned his story. He was searching for the man who fucked his wife. He came to that bar every day, staring silently. You're like him. You're waiting for someone too. You don't pursue whatever fucked up life you can have in this shitty town. Instead, you act like that cornuto. Forgive me if I put it bluntly, but who fucked you over, my friend? I'm waiting for someone true, but it's not as simple as that. Like I care. Now name your poison. Damn it! Waiter Cornuto, I hope you find whoever fucked your... something. Apparently. Where can I go for sleep? I need a nap, apparently. Knock on the door. You hear approaching footsteps, and a blunt and agitated voice is heard from behind the door. Who's this? I'm Nicoletta Sprax, and you... Get lost. Where can I sleep? Behind the bars is a stern-looking man who looks deeply dissatisfied, although he looks to be in his 60s. His presence invokes respect and fear. Say, are you here to buy something, or just wasting my time? What is that wax statue doing over there? Need to trade. If you get the SIDS, and don't forget that the mob pays good money for bullets. Trade screen. Oof. Real freaking guns in here. How many SIDS do I have? 194. So, not a lot. Ooh, I could get a hat. What I need is a nap. Look at occult investigation. I just got a gun! I just got a gun! Oh my god. Quit eating, bitch! You. What are you doing in Arkham? That is a long one. Maybe you can buy me a drink later and I will share it with you, Senora. Water Canela goes to America. Small fisherman's son becomes big and rich. She smiles bitterly. Hasn't happened yet. Another thing. What kind of weapons do you use? Oh, no worries, Senora. When it comes to it, I am good at killing. On my first fight here, I had to start with a club. Still keep it, see? Shows you a crude cudgel. It's my lucky El Palo. It is lucky because the man I beat with El Palo carried this. He shows you Stallion M1910, a state-of-the-art automatic pistol. See? La Diosa Fortuna is with me. I'm frustrated. I want to go to bed, apparently. This is clearly what I should have done when I was told I was exhausted, was run all the way around the map, like a chicken with her head cut off. Where I was when they told me I was exhausted. Jesus. An old man is sitting behind the dusty counter, surrounded by a variety of odd objects. He doesn't look pleased to see you. Yes, are you looking for something in particular? Very nice collection of keys you have. Thank you, I have put my life into this collection, though it is unfortunately incomplete. He quickly reviews his row of keys. You notice a deep longing in his eyes. Why the interest in keys? I have always been fascinated by keys. I started collecting them in my childhood. It was simply a hobby, of course, until the Black Day. What changed after the Black Day? It's not important. Just remember that I will pay handsomely for keys. I'll feel better knowing why you want them so badly. Very well, after the Black Day, like many others, I lost all hope. With no reason to go on, I decided to end it. You know what I mean. Yeah, I do. But what I desired most is forbidden to men. For days I fasted and prayed for Hashem's forgiveness, determined to end this misery of an existence. I passed out from hunger and exhaustion, and then I dreamt of 2 keys. One was gold and burning, and the other was only warm to the touch. The other was silver and bathed in moonlight. Go on. They were the keys to the Temple of Solomon. I felt the light inside me. Oh, Hashem. He spoke to me. The old man's eyes widened and lose focus, as if he were in a trance. Continue. You understand now. This is the reason I've been collecting keys all my life. They are my escape from this Sheol. I don't know what that means. They were my test, and they will be my salvation. Can keys help you escape? There's a hidden power in patterns and numbers. Some of the keys are numbered. This makes them special. The effect of Isidore's dream fades, and he comes to himself again. I think I've said enough. Interesting. Let's talk about something else. Tell me how I may assist you, or perhaps how can you assist me? May I see your wares? Indeed, this is why I'm in here. But first, tell me, you see something you desire. How do you intend to pay for it? What did you have in mind? Keys. I collect them, you see, all sizes and shapes. You happen across any keys in this accursed place, bring them to Schmidt's Antiques. I will gladly trade the exquisite items from my collection for keys. Or, if you don't care about your health, I can also pay with cigarettes. But if you also accepted cigs in trade, it would allow you to obtain more keys. I have all the cigs I need. Jeez. You have a peculiar attitude for a shop owner. And these are peculiar times. Tell me how I may assist you, or perhaps how you can assist me. What do you know about this key? See a flash of greed in the old man's eyes. He hastily takes some notes to a peculiar notebook on the counter. Is it numbered? 0? Oh, how interesting. Where did you get such a rare one? From a connexion. I found it on the street. Such luck. What can I offer you for that key, my friend? A key numbered 0 would be a very fine addition to my collection here. Tell me about it first. Think about it. Forgive me, but I don't trust people easily. This particular habit also helped me tremendously in staying alive. 500 cigs! Is it for sale now? Forget it. Let's talk about something else. 700 cigs! That's my final— oof. You don't give up, do you? 1,000! Right now! Losing the key will put everything in jeopardy. You won't change my mind, sorry. Oh, yeah. If you're not selling the key to me, I'm afraid our conversation is over. And you'll be missing a conversation chance with a fellow devotee of Kabbalah. You do not dare to mock the doctrine. He that is uplifted and exalted, he that dwells forever, created his world by the Sephir, and
He completes your sentence. Sipor, the story. You know Sefer Yetzira? Perhaps you're right. It's nice to meet someone who is interested in the tradition. I need to unveil the meaning behind the key. Help me, Makubla. Do not let me wander clueless. I am no Makubla, my friend like you. I am just a humble student of the doctrine, but I won't spare what I know from you. Perhaps your search has meaning in the great pattern. The key is for the safe deposit boxes of the Bank of Arkham. I was expecting something so mysterious and crazy, and it's fucking bank safety deposit box key. Jesus. I wasn't aware of the existence of one labeled 0, though. Thank you, I'll check the place. Jesus. Freaking bank key. Ugh, that place is scary. The door is tightly locked, but there's a dusty button alongside adjacent to a rectangular panel similar to a speaker. Ring the bell. A voice sizzles from the speaker. What do you want? Can I come in? No. I just remembered that I have a freaking gun. Do I have any ammo for it? I bet I don't. Which makes this not even a noisemaker. One of them's got a yo-yo. There's a blue light up there. Is that a ghost? Ah! I have to go in the bank. How do I get in the bank? It's surrounded by... Oh shit. This is no man of Arkham or even of Earth. No, don't kill him. There's nothing human under those rags. No, he's just a person. Your kind brought this upon us. Stop it! I don't care how ugly he is. You don't just attack him. The angry mob before you is about to lynch the miserable being you encountered a short while ago. It seems this outsider has been chosen as a scapegoat for everything these people suffered in the wake of the Black Day. Unleash your power. Unleash the power I sense in you, friend. Shout to the outsider. Leave him alone. Shout to the crowd. The creature turns to you with a bewildered look in its eyes. Its amber eyes. It seems to recognize you. Those pennants will tremble at the sight of true sorcery. The outsider slowly starts to whisper something in a wan, forbidden tongue. Yes, let them witness the true power of the arcane. I hope I'm not getting him killed. Let them witness the knowledge of the arcane. Black magic! They'll turn us to stone. Just run the fuck away! Yes, run! Run! Assholes! Just attacking a random person just because he's ugly. Creature approaches you cautiously. It looks thoroughly confused. After a short silence, it speaks a single word. Why? Oh, why? I just wanted to. My reasons are, I can't allow. Why did you intervene on my behalf? You hold mysteries that I cannot simply let go. No one should pay such a price simply for looking different. We may help each other in the future. You look resourceful. I just wanted to help. I just wanted to help. Why? Who knows? It was a whim. So I can say this sincerely, or I can say this like, oh, I'm just bullshit. That's a reference to a Lovecraftian story? Okay. Okay, so... The outsider. That makes a lot of sense. Thank you. Not read that one, but I have heard of it. I'm gonna go with 3. You look resourceful. If you're looking for ruin, desperation, and misery, I have them aplenty, stranger, but I cannot help you with anything else. The outsider moves to leave the scene where he was almost lynched. You don't have to walk alone. Hey, I didn't rescue you for nothing. You don't have to walk alone. I'm incapable of helping my own self, stranger, much less others. Such is the lot the gods have given me. Leave me be, that I may continue my search for the accursed man. Tell me about this man. The man in black, with no face. The man with the cane of bones. The ghastly oh, that's the guy who fucked with me at the beginning of this. The ghostly tapping of his stick still rings in my ears. I'm also looking for that man! You mean the dismal man? This is getting interesting. Then you are as doomed as I am, stranger. In my bones, I know that no good would ever come from finding him, yet I have no other choice but to find him. His countenance was the last thing I saw before finding myself in this purgatory. Perhaps we could look for him together. Where did you last see him? Did you come to this purgatory? I've heard enough. You would be... How would I hear all that and go, nah? He doesn't sound like he's helpful. Yes! I got the outsider! The creature is silent for a moment, then you hear the rugged voice from behind the rags once more. It is no coincidence that you know the man with the cane of bones. Perhaps I shall walk with you for a time. May I ask your name? I don't remember. I'm unsure if I ever had one. But I know one thing. Wherever the fates toss me, I remain the outsider. Whoever you are, it is a pleasure. The creature gazes at you without a word. Let's go. Cool. I got a companion. I have a feeling I cannot, like, go into the, bar with him. He is, after all, very ugly. Oh, I can't rest in here. I can rest, like, or on the Arkham map? No, I can't rest in here. Okay. How am I liking it? I'm loving it. I'm really enjoying it. Like, a lot of it's kind of, obscure on, like, where? So I was able to rest in that other area. Like, like it doesn't hold your hand, which I kind of like it. I know I've been playing for 2 hours. I got kind of a late start in that 2-hour period, though. But I am going to go rest and then be done. Okay, so I think I can rest over here, actually. I think it'll let me. Because I kind of remember seeing the rest button over here. Oh, thanks. Good game. Nope. Okay. Nope. Nowhere. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna call that good still, though. Because I'm kind of getting tired. Yeah, I really like it. I'm really glad I got it. It's very enjoyable. It's very obscure. I don't know what it wants from me most of the time. Which is okay. It's not holding my hand. But that's one of those games that is not wanting to hold your hand, and that's okay. Sometimes that's the way it is. I really like it. I love the music. I love the art style. It's really weird. I am making progress, and I feel like I can continue to make progress, unlike some games where I feel like I get stuck. I feel like I can keep moving with this. But that was Stygian. Very fun, very interesting. Very glad that I got it. And thank you so much for watching. Merch. Yeah! Check out my new shop at cafepress.com/AlexofAllTrades for all kinds of products with my face on them.